FOREX. I can talk about Go FOREX all day long. The way we got busy with classes, sometimes we'd even forget about trading. The logo of Go FOREX, the bull has a shield, né? And that's what that one leg is stepping outside the shield.
I see it.
So your shield is like your protection, it's like your comfort zone. A bit tricky, you know. Everyone wants to see that 30k profit. No one's happy with 2k, 3k profits. Unfortunately, it's the hardest thing ever because we are all hungry.
Start talking because I know I'm gonna have you repeating stuff, so let me just
No, it's fine. Don't repeat stuff. It's I don't mind talking about Go FOREX. I can talk about Go FOREX all day long.
But you know, you are aware Go FOREX, that period was probably like, you know, you have moments in life that people always remember, like in the history books, and you to be a part of that must have been like.
That's why you see that bull I have on my my logo. That's why I have that bull there, because it's something I will never ever forget. I will never forget that. You know, if you see, let's say, my car driving past and you see that, you saw Japan FX, but you don't know it, but you feel like you know it because it's something that's happened before. Go FOREX for me, that's when I blew up. That's when I blew up. And to tell you something interesting, I never thought I'd been in Forex.
Oh,
yeah?
What were you doing before that?
Well, my dad was a taxi owner.
Oh, yeah, and I saw one of my taxi lap a lot on your profile.
Yeah. So he was affiliated with a big name in the taxi industry. So, I was in that life, but I was his son, so I had no taxi back then. Yeah, so I thought, you know, I'm just gonna flash in taxis. When I was a kid, I just thought about taxis, that's all. Yeah. So when I grew up, I realized that, hey, you know, I gotta fish something for myself. You know, I had my daughter at an early age. I think I was still in high school. Yeah, I was that guy in school that just had a baby, you know. So I realized that even meeting Ashley.
Oh, yeah?
I reached out to him. It was hard to get hold of him.
Even now, it's still hard to get hold.
Yeah, it's even worse now. You know, he's got his family now. He's a family first person, yeah. So when he did give me a chance to actually speak to him, actually, he didn't give me a chance. I bumped into him in the club, and everyone was lit. I bumped into him, and then, you know, I grabbed him and I said, like, hey, bro, put me on.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like, no stress, my chief. Just take down my number, set up a meeting, and then we'll take it from there. Everyone was lit, so I just thought, nah, this is just, you know. And then he got back to me the next morning. Told me he's got a meeting. I think it was in Musgrave. Yeah, when I got there, it was a meeting. It wasn't for me. He had a meeting set up with other people. So I came there with my daughter. We were sober there, so.
Before we continue with today's episode, let's talk about some of the most common trading rituals and superstitions. Some days are more favorable for trading than others. There's a specific time of the year that affects trading for other reasons other than economic or political ones. It's better not to trade on Mondays. It's better not to trade on Fridays. Better not to trade in December. Well, luckily nowadays, you do not only need to put your trust in unjustified superstitions, but on the obvious facts and information available to you with Octa Space. Octa has made huge strides in the trading industry, where you can quickly analyze the market news and insights right in the app and start trading by using Octa Trader. Octa Space gives a seamless transition from learning into trading. You can do all the following in one app: insights in real time, pattern analysis, technical and fundamental analysis, educational tips, a quick flow to turn an idea into a trade. It may be difficult to start something new by yourself, but it's easier if you're in a community of like-minded people. Octa Space can help with that. You can read posts, analyze them, and also put up reactions. The Octa Trading app is user-friendly and available on the App Store, Google Play Store, and a web version. And don't forget, use the promo code MarketMaster for a 100% bonus on your deposit. Try Octa Space today.
The conversation was more real. It wasn't even like he could see in my eyes that I don't even have to sit down and explain to you. I told him, yo, Dwana, put a nigga on. You can see I got a kid I need to take care of. It's real right now. It's like, yeah, for sure, pull through. He didn't even charge me for lessons. Yeah, from then, we just became friends. Even in class. The thing is, I'm a quick learner. If you show me something once, it's game over.
Finished.
Yeah. So he taught me a few things. I caught on quick. And then he was surprised that I caught on quick because I wasn't a Forex guy. I didn't know nothing about Forex.
Oh, so that was like your first time.
So I got busy with IQ options. I don't know if you remember. I don't know if it's still around.
I also don't know, but I've also dabbled in IQ options.
Yeah. I had a cheat for that thing. I figured it out on my own. You know when you have too much time. I'll just put in $100 in there. I'll start with the, what do they call it, put, and the other direction is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I'll put in 3. I'll put, if it goes against me, I'll double it and put 6. If it carries on doing that, I'll keep doubling. I'll have a few chances, but that one chance will be positive and it will bring back all the other losses and multiply it. Yeah, it worked. I introduced it to people. It went. But sometimes it will just take you out. Yeah. So at that time, it was a hectic cheat. So much so that I got blocked in IQ options. So that's how I got into Go FOREX, because I came up with that cheat during class and everyone was fascinated about it. And then from there onwards, I started mentoring. I hung around with Ashley quite a lot. Yeah. So I'd be there to mentor other students, do classes as well. In class, I'd be there while they do their thing. And then, I just adapted very quick and then became part of the team. Yeah. That's how it happened.
It's some of the craziest times ever. Because, like I said earlier on, I hope you know we're recording, ne?
Yeah.
I said, okay, cool.
Yeah, no, it's chill.
Just wanted to make sure. Yeah, just like, people sometimes call it like the biggest course heist of all time, because you guys were doing courses like every weekend.
Yeah. So much so that it will interrupt us from our trading. Cause
were you guys even, was there a need to trade by that point?
Okay. There wasn't a need to trade.
Okay.
But we did trade because we'd be just chilled up in the hotel. Obviously there will be alcohol, chilling, but we'll get bored of things and just open the chart and just trade. Yeah, but the way we got busy with classes, sometimes we'd even forget about trading, and then trade in because in class we'll start with beginner course Monday, Tuesday, then Wednesday we'll just unlock the major key.
That was the major key. Everyone was chasing it.
So on Thursdays, while we're in class, as I'm laying down the strategy, I'll see a proper entry. And I'll just be like, hey guys, this is it, just go in. Just check out my phone, open my MT4, was MT4 that time. Just whack an entry, and then those who had live accounts would jump on. And as I'm carrying on with the strategy, I'm a guy who take trades and just put my phone away. I hardly use stop loss. And
even to this day.
I don't.
Yeah,
I've seen. It's my worst enemy. I don't like it. I don't like it. So as I'm going through with the strategy, I just see one person, I'm talking, but this guy is not concentrating. He's busy on the phone. And I just see by his expression that, hey, something just happened. Yo, what's going on there? Guy's got a big smile on his face. And as I check, I used to trade with Pound that time.
Okay.
And I'd open my phone and it would just shoot straight into that direction. And I'd sit after class and be like, yo, 30K, just like that. And then I tell myself, hey, I'm sleeping on the chart now. I should get back on the chart. And then I'd go back home, get on the charts, try and make a few there and be like, hey, fuck. Hey, bro, it was, to me, it I don't know how to explain it, but a lot of people will say, hey, these guys don't trade. But trust me, that major key, whatever we showed on the board, even till today, I don't know if you've been on the chart lately. Do you practice? Do you know your way around?
Yeah.
Till this day, I'll draw the same thing. Whatever we said there is exactly what happens on the chart. It's exactly what happens on the chart. The head and shoulder doesn't happen as much as it did happen at that time, but trust me, whatever we taught there is still happening now. Yeah, it's just that now there's this power of supply and demand.
Okay.
That's the major thing right now. Yeah. So if you know your supply and demand, and I use my major key towards that, it works for me. Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah, let's talk about that period. I know we're already into, but still, I don't want to miss anything. And then the people are like, why didn't you ask him 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3? Yeah, so y'all were busy. So literally, like, how busy were y'all? Like, realistically speaking, because I know you said you were busy, but like, just paint us a picture. Because we just saw what we saw on social media at the point.
Bro, we would miss flights twice in one day. That's how busy we were.
Yeah.
We would have, we'll do a post now. What's the date now? Okay, now it's the 13th, now. So let's say we'd be busy with classes right now. And then Friday or weekend or next week Monday, we'll post for month end.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll book like a 20-seater boardroom. It was 5K for each student. So we'll book a hotel, schedule, or we'll book one boardroom. And then we'll get there, there's 40 people there. I'm not a guy who likes breaking down beginner course.
Okay.
I don't like doing beginner course. I don't have the patience for it. So Zazi was a genius in that. He'd break it down from scratch, take it to Wednesday, and then Wednesday, I'll just do the technical, lay down the strategy. Yeah, so now we got to, this one time we got to the venue and there were 40 people.
Yeah.
You know what that means? That means Zazi has to take his class, I have to take my class. So now remember, I didn't like to do beginner. Yeah. But we found our way around it. And we'd finish class. As we walk out, there's like 10 more people who wanted to find out if they could join. Bro, we'd shuffle seats around because it was so packed. Yeah. So I think Ashley was a genius for inventing that company, Go FOREX alone. Yeah, because when we got in there, we had our own mentality. So whatever I wanted to do but had fear about, that guy would pat me in the back and say, hey, my bro, it's either you go in or you go out. Whatever you're scared of right now, if you tell yourself you're scared of it now, you will forever be scared of it. I remember I got the Go 7R. When I got the installments, when they told me how much the installments were going to be, I was like, yo, how am I going to do this? He told me, hey, we're booking flights tomorrow, we're going to Richards Bay, we're going to fetch that car. Whatever you think about now, don't think about it. Otherwise, you're going to be stuck in that position. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen you have the logo of Go FOREX.
Yeah.
The bull has a shield, né? And that one leg is stepping outside the shield.
I see it.
So your shield is like your protection, it's like your comfort zone. He once said to me, he designed that on the term, you got to step out your comfort zone.
That's powerful.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when I got there, I forgot about the installments. I saw the car, it was cherry red. I remember it. On my way home, he was driving his car. I was driving behind him. On my way home, I'm alone in the car. Now I have time to think. The only thing I was thinking about there is the installment. How am I going to do this?
Yeah.
And I tell you, bro, I didn't even feel it. I didn't even feel it.
Because y'all were busy.
We were busy. We were opening offices in Richards Bay. It was busy. It was too busy.
Nah, what are some of your most memorable moments during that period?
Memorable moments. Every Friday, we would get together. Yeah, if you know GO FOREX, you know where to find them on a Friday night. We will be lined up Florida Road outside Cubana or Capello's. Yeah, everyone will bring their car. Even if there's 5 of us, we won't jump in one car. We will bring all our 5 cars and we'll park outside there. Yeah, just us gents. We'll find a table and we just live. Yeah, I think that's how, because people would come around, be like, hey, what's going on here? Who are these guys? And then the word would spread.
Yeah.
I actually wouldn't want to just let you be in the team and just hang around. If he's pulling out a car, he's going to have his shine. He's going to look around to see, hey, who else hasn't, And then you'll push that person. Hey, Sugumandot. The train is moving. Yeah, so I've got mad love, mad respect for him, as well as all the gents that welcomed me there at GO FOREX. Yeah, so we all grow up, and we grow apart. We've got things to do, other businesses, and most important of all, family. Yeah, so yeah, I wanted to carry on with Forex. So I told Ash, hey, my G, I wasn't done. I'm still carrying on. So he gave me the blessing to carry on with the logo.
Yeah. Nah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Nah, that is really beautiful. Gee, I've got goosebumps just hearing more about that. No, but we move on now. That was that alone, that period alone, what you guys did, you influenced a generation. Big time. Now, kudos to y'all. And then, obviously, now everyone's going their separate ways. I know you said you never thought you'd be in Forex, but now you're in Forex. Now you part of this movement, and now the movement is like, okay, it has run its time. Now it's time to move on, and you decide that, hey, look, I'm going in this direction. How's the trading going at this point for you?
It's good. It's good. By the way, everyone now only does NASDAQ and US 30. Yeah, so it's a bit tricky. Everyone wants to see that 30K profit. No one's happy with 2K, 3K profits. And that's where Slimala Kona cool. Yeah, because we want that screenshot. You understand? You're not gonna screenshot 2K, 3K, you want to see that 30. While you idling on 10, and Forex shows you that this is not your father's backyard. It whacks you. Yeah, so, yeah. I like NASDAQ, but lately US 30 is the one that's working for me. Yeah, so, yeah, it's not that bad, but the thing is with indices, I don't care who you are. If you're a Forex trader, and you trade NASDAQ and US 30, you know about blowing accounts. Yeah. No cap. Yeah. So mainly Forex, I'm not going to be like giving advice. I don't like giving advice because people don't listen to advice. You understand? People listen to whoever's financially relevant. Because if I give advice now, those same words, if they said by a homeless person, they're not going to take it serious. They're not going to take that advice. So what I'm going to do is just state the facts about Forex.
Preach.
everyone's strategy is called a strategy for a reason, and it works. It's just that Forex needs capital.
Okay.
It needs capital. Because if you have 100K, trading on 100K, what are the chances of you blowing it today? Because if you got your 0.01 times 10 locked in there, if you see a minus 5K, that's a huge drawdown. It's either you hit your SL or you close. Just say you're 10K down. You still got 90. Tomorrow, if you try again, even if you lose tomorrow again. But if you're a trader and you have a strategy, you can't tell me that out of 4 chances, you're not even going to get 1. And with these indices, you just need one entry, one trade on 0.0.1 times 10. And you'll whack your 40K. Yeah. You understand? So now we trade with, or people trade with 5K, 6K, 3K, about 10K max. Take the most profitable trader and take away everything they have and give them 5K a month. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about. They're not going to have that 100K profit on their screen. They're not. Sorry. So I'll just put it there that capital is the most important thing.
Okay.
It's the most important thing. It's just that now, if you receive 100K now, what are you going to think of?
If you're asking me personally,
I'm asking you.
I'm going to think about buying a new camera up in here.
Exactly. You've got other things we think about.
Yeah.
But now these guys have 200K account, Forex accounts. They have 200, sometimes dollars. If you see all these profit traders on YouTube, they're sitting on 300K balance, and then they're floating on 20,000 USD. If you calculate the percentage, that's like if you have a 5K account and then you on 300. That's the same profit. Now, Tina, with 10K, we want to see 50K. It's not going to happen.
But isn't that what especially trading the indices enables us to do?
Yeah, it does. But like that hand-to-mouth kind of trading. Yeah, unfortunately, angas noma, this is a curse to us black people, but as soon as we see MT4, as soon as you make your entries, as you see your profit, you think about things you need to buy, where you need to go on Friday. You understand? But if you want to just put that away and just tell yourself, hey, okay, I work. By the way, it's advisable to have another income besides Forex. Okay. Yeah. So if you fund your account with 5K, you must fund and say, I'm growing that account. I'm not trading to get a good screenshot or to have money to blow. Fund it, have your income, do your things, just practice. Susele 5 today, ubege on 6K. That's profit. Relax. Do it again and again and again. These big guys, they hardly withdraw. They just let it grow. But now to do that, you have to have funds in your personal bank account so you can carry on living your everyday needs.
Yeah. No, because I think it's what I'm trying to refer to is that when you actually have to trade to make money, and when you trade and you don't have to make money, there's a big difference right there.
Yeah, true.
It's what you're saying right now. That it just on the psychology, it affects it very differently on both ends. Yeah.
Tell me something.
Yeah.
You've traded demo, right?
Yeah.
How many times have you blown demo? It's hard to blow demo, né? Because there's no emotions attached. Yeah. You'd trade demo, you'd watch your profits, you'd forget that you have trades running.
That's true.
3 days later, you'll check your MT4, you're sitting on crazy profit. So that's where emotions come in. The thing is, we can't stand seeing a minus. Once your phone goes red, I don't care who walks in the building, you're going to be stuck on your phone. So if you can teach ourselves not to be emotionally attached on the drawdown, because that is part of the game. Yeah. That is part of the game. I have a signal group. Saying about drivers, what TJ? If I call a signal, it shoots into profit. So when I post, they see that from the entry, it shot into the direction. Yeah. So when I take an entry and it plays in the minus a bit, they don't like that. They don't like that. And I don't know who's going to explain to everyone that is part of the game. Yeah, otherwise everyone would be millionaires.
Yeah, no, that's true. Hey, we'd all be millionaires. So
Everyone,
yes,
yeah.
all of us.
Yeah, so going back to the capital, if you have capital, you don't mind watching a minus for 1-2 days if you know exactly where it's going, because it's kind of sneaky when you take a trade or you do your analysis and you blow on your account. If you come back and you check, you'll find that it went back to where you say it was going to go. It's just that you didn't have enough capital to hold that trade. Yeah, so I'd say what's ideal right now is to it's not easy.
Yeah.
So what's ideal right now is just have a big account, 100K. I know it's far-fetched, but like if you have an account like that, trust me, you won't go wrong.
But a lot of guys will still want to make 2 million of that.
Yeah, that's where we go wrong.
Okay.
That's where we go wrong. Who's under pressure on Instagram? It's just
It's
everyone
too
wants
much.
to. Yeah, it's too much.
It's really, yeah. You're speaking about emotions and cutting emotions. I know we tend to build a lot of emotional habits. So it's like you said, when we look at the moment it hits negative, we build emotions towards that. We have habits, emotional habits that just kind of hold us back. What are some of the other emotional habits that you think that are holding a lot of guys back?
Oh, depression is another thing. Competition. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Angeke ngikhulume ngathi iyenza like ayingenzi mina iyangenza nami. It happens to me as well. Bear in mind, everyone has family, and a lot of days everyone has kids and stay with the baby mothers or their wives or their girlfriends. You understand? So when you're trading, ngathi ungaba in your own space. You understand? So you can concentrate, not forgetting that your partner needs your time, your kid needs your time. Yeah, so now we are stuck with balancing everything. So you'd be there watching your trades, your son will be trying to talk to you, the wife will be trying to talk to you. That time the screen is red. Now you tell me what's going to happen there. What's going to happen? You understand?
A recipe for disaster.
Yeah, so a lot of things are challenging us as forex traders.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah. What are some of the struggles that you've had to go through over the years? Actually, like moments where you're just like, you were quarter to like just quitting. Have you had those moments?
Yeah, I've had those moments. It's just, life things, bills, things you need to sort out, home, like I also have to help at home where I can. I have that pressure. Yeah, so when I get 50K, I can't just roll into Diamond Walk and buy sneakers or buy whatever. I can't do that. Because when I go back in the house, what am I going to say? You understand? If I buy shoes, I have to buy shoes for the wife, the son, the daughter. You understand? So it's 50K is it. I don't want to sound like 50K is not 50K is small. It's small. I want to 50 man. I owe to God. Tomorrow when you see me in the afternoon, it'll be gone. But I didn't go shopping. I didn't. Go. It's just everyone has things to sort out. And most of the time, when you hit proper profit, and the money hits your bank account, you're already sitting on minus steps, as in like you have to sort out, or let's say the taxi, something happened to the taxi, you have to sort out the suspension, or something happened to the car, or the car ran out of what's this service plan, so you have to do everything, or you shy clutch, and the clutch on my car is 25. Luckily, I didn't have injala, so it's just hectic. There's always something to do.
And and people are going around thinking that there's not things that need to be done to want chasing that lifestyle.
Everyone, if ungeni if it could just be like, okay, what can I do with this cash? Then everyone would be happy. But now the problem is, every time when the money lands in your account, there's always something to sort out. Yeah. Nowadays, trust me, I don't care who you are. We are always waiting for payment. Someone's calling you up, hey, when you sorting out this, when you waiting for payment. So when that payment comes through, it's being charged just like that.
And these are real life conversations.
Yeah.
Because guys are acting like in the club.
That's our worst downfall. The club is our worst downfall. Because everyone want to fuck shy bill.
That's true.
Yeah. So I think once you get to a point where you grow out of it, things start to slowly make sense. Yeah, they start to slowly make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're talking about trading. I think what would be like a reasonable expectation of a return, especially for somebody, because I know you said people need capital. I hear that, noted, but a lot of guys don't have access to the capital, unfortunately. So guys are trading with your 2.5s, your 1,000 rands, whatnot. But just overall, what would you say is because as much as you made that example about the 250k and the profit, the floating profits about the 5,000 and then 300, it's equivalent to that. But Amajit, I feel like that 300 is not going to be sufficient, so they need to push it. What would you say right now is a reasonable expectation of return that somebody must expect when they fund an account maybe with 2.5 or 5,000? What is reasonable?
First of all, it's hard to advise someone on an account so small. But what I'm going to say is that try, gents. Just try make it at least a 5K, so that you know that 10% of 5,000 is what?
500. Yeah.
If you see that 500, if you don't want to close, at least file a stop loss in profit there. Yeah. Unga trade as if you Friday you withdraw, but it's 48-hour period. So Wednesday I must withdraw now. Just let it slide.
Yeah.
Just let it slide. So it's not a get rich quick scheme, as everyone would say. That everyone knows. So there's nothing that I'll say now that people don't know.
That's true.
There's nothing. I can't find another explanation. But everyone knows that something is better than nothing. Yeah, greed.
The biggest killer.
I'm saying greed. It also hits me.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here, I'm saying greed. Like it doesn't happen to me. I get greedy sometimes. I get greedy a lot.
You still make mistakes.
And my biggest mistake is not closing. Every time when I notice why I made a loss, it's because I didn't want to close. Yeah, there was a time where, when was it? I think it was last year or 2 years ago, September. I still have those posts up there. I'd hold for 2 days. Take 13K to about 70. So now once I see that, and 70 floating profit, so equity would be like on 80. So once I close, I enjoy that. I tasted that. So now the next trade, what do you think I want? I want the same thing or more. So if I'm sitting on 20, I'm not happy. The guys in my copy trader group, they'll be sitting watching profit, and I'll hold. Next thing I see, gone. That will be what? My mistake to greed. We will have a conversation in the group. Guys, if you're happy with what you see, please close manually. Because it's just how I am. Yeah, it's just how I am. Once I see 5K, I'm not happy.
But how do you deal with that now? Do you think is it still something that you're like still trying to work through, or have you kind of gotten into a place where you're just like, nah, I can take that and go home?
Yeah, I can take a loss. I can take a loss. I'm one person who can take a loss. Yeah. I don't know if it's not that I taught myself. I think it's just in me. I can lose 40K. I can blow a 40K account. Just close the laptop, close everything, just put on Peter Griffin there, just relax, like nothing happened. You understand? I think it's just in me. Yeah. So, but when I'm alone, when everyone goes to work, when I'm alone, I'll think about it. You won't probably see me for a good 3 days. I'll be at home.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a very revengeful trader. If I post a signal in the group and it hits stop loss, everyone will think I know we're done for the day. Me on the side, I'll look for another entry. Just to, because I believe in, if you give me 3 chances as a forex trader, all I need is one. And that one will make up for all the other 2.
But this is like part of your plan already. Like if you take a loss, you're gonna keep going.
Yeah,
but
I believe.
Do you do it in a responsible manner, or is just the thing of, hey, chief?
No, it's just that I trust my setups.
Okay.
I know that if I make an entry here and it draws down and then it continues to fall, I know that, okay, right now, since I said it's going to go up, or I analyze it's going to go up, it will go up, trust me. So now is a better position to enter. Okay. So when I enter at the support again, that loss will come back. I promise you. And actually, when it gets to that entry that I had up there, I'll wait for another entry and add again. Yeah, because now, when I'm sitting with profit, I'm always with my wife at home. I'll show her, hey, avala, I'll be floating nicely. So that'll be pressure on me. So now, if it doesn't work out, hey, this one saw the 20K floating there now. What's the story? Yeah. And then she'll notice that I've gone quiet. She'll be there by the pot cooking, I'll be like, hey, I need to make a quick plan.
Yeah.
But 8 times out of 10, bro, I'd say it comes back. Yeah, it comes back.
Gee, okay, that's actually quite funny. Okay, so let's talk about having a relationship with money. I know Tina, I don't like saying this, but as Black Africans, we don't quite have the best relationship with money, and now you come to the forex industry and there's so much money to be made this side, and it's just like, yo, how do you build? Do you think you've built a good relationship with receiving money and also spending it? Because you did say that when money comes in, you've got things you got to do. So to some degree, I can say yeah.
No, receiving, yes.
Yeah.
But spending, I'm not gonna lie to you, no. Yeah, I believe I get reckless with the spending. Or fortunately now, the control is a bit better. Yeah, but before, all I thought about is going to the club, buying this, doing this to the car, getting a new car. That's all I thought about. Now I hardly think of those things. Yeah, so I'd find myself, even if the situation is pulling you towards the club, I'd find myself fighting, hey, don't go there. If it really gets bad, then, hey, you're there and you're looking around, you're like, hey, I'm not supposed to be here. Yeah, so I feel like that means I'm maturing about going to the club, because the club, for me, it's not like I'm going to hang around with this person, people are going to organize, everyone's going to split. I mean, every time when I'm always doing my own thing. Yeah, so being in a club is a no-no. Right now, actually, no.
Yeah, I totally do get you. Now, what would you say your style of trading is? Like, are you swinging, scalper, day trader? Or it depends on the setup?
Yeah, it depends on the setup. But I like to hold on the hour time frame. Yeah, I like to hold. I can hold 2-3 days. Yeah. But I know that the guys in my signal group like to be in and out. So I tell them, hey, yeah, you guys can take profit close, but me, on my side, I'll continue to hold. Yeah, so I'd say I like to swing. Not swing as in like weeks. No. Just 2 or 3 days max.
Yeah. So what's your trade management when you're holding profits? Like, what is going on? What are you doing when you're holding profits for, especially going on 2-3 days?
Obviously, I just move SL into the profit that I'd be happy with taking home.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd rather move SL up than take profit, to be honest with you. Sometimes if I see the TP and it hits there, and I open the phone and I see hit TP, but I see it carried on, then I'd be like, ish, I could have added another 20 or another 10 there. You understand? That emotionally stays gumina. So that's why I'd rather just move SL up, because I'm always eager to make more. Yeah.
So in other words, do you trade without a TP, and then rather use the SL to follow the trade?
I'll do a TP.
Okay.
I'll put a TP. But when I see it getting closer, I remove it and let it,
And let it follow.
Yeah. But MT5, this thing of being able to close all trades at once, I feel like that was genius.
Yeah, I agree. I fully agree.
I remember this other time at MT4, I was trading on good profit, and then as I was closing, it spiked the opposite direction. In my head, I thought I was closing 20, but when I'm checking profit, when I'm done, it's 13. Hey, young guys, that's what. So when I saw that feature on MT5, I was really happy. I don't think I ever traded MT4 again. Yeah, it's always been MT5.
Yeah, no, MT5 it does have a lot of nice features. So how do you deal with your emotions when you're in a losing trade, like when you're holding a losing trade?
I think it's just my family, bro. Yeah, it's my family. They are a good distraction. Yeah, all I need to do is just put the phone down and just take part of whatever's happening around me, and I'll be sharp. Yeah, I'm a person that's quick to let go of things. Yeah, I think without them, if I stayed alone, I'd battle a bit. Yeah, so they are a good distraction.
Nah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like that it's family.
Yeah, it's family.
Yeah. So let's talk about your approach to the market. When you open the charts, what are you looking at first? What do you usually look at first?
Obviously, it's going to be the trend.
Yeah.
It's going to be the trend. And then...
On which time frame are you looking at the trend?
1 hour, 4 hour.
1 hour, 4 hour.
Yeah. If I'm uncertain, then I'll go daily.
Okay.
Yeah, but after that, I just try spot an imbalance. Okay. Yeah, if that imbalance is correlating with the direction that I feel like it's going, then I'll go deeper into that imbalance and look for entry there. I'm a big fan of the fib as well, the Fibonacci. Yeah, I believe in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'll do is that I'll analyze with the naked eye, and then I'll use the fib last just to confirm if that entry that I see with my naked eye is with the entry zone on the fib, then I'm happy. Yeah. Okay,
that's cool. And then obviously that is basically how you do it. And then are your entries on what time frame do you usually execute?
I'll try and go in deeper to a 5-minute chart, sometimes 1. But 1 is very tricky.
Yeah.
That thing, like, it's done this a lot, where I'll see I'll go in, and then it'll just spike. And then I'll go into 5-minute chart. Then I'll feel better because, okay, it's making more sense now. Yeah, so I prefer 5 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, let's talk about the mindset, especially trading. Because do you flip accounts?
A lot. Yeah.
So you're an account flipper.
Yeah. You see, if I have 30K to trade, I won't fund one account.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll leave 20 on the dashboard. Trade that 10. If it goes south, I know I've got another 10. Now I have a better entry in a better zone. So what does that mean? Increase lot size. You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I do. I'll divide. Yeah, sometimes I'll find a different account and then just go smaller. Let's say it's 5K there. And then I'll go smaller. Yeah.
But is there sustainability in the way in trading like that? But I think that's always been the question, especially with people who rather are more, can I say, we're risk averse in a sense. Because I know there's people who don't really speak for account flipping and say there's no sustainability. But I can ask somebody who's doing it.
Yeah, you see now, the thing is, if you flipping an account, I'll flip an account today. Tomorrow you'll tell me, hey, do it again. It's not up to you. Yeah, it's not up to you. It's just up to the setup. Yeah, but I make sure that when I go in, I try to double the account. Yeah, I'll get happy there. I think that's where I get satisfied. If I double the account. But it like I said, I'd take 10 to 60, 70. That's 7 times than the actual account. And that week I did it the whole week. My wife would tell you. She'd come back from work and be like, hey, it's a event today. Relax. Close trades. Tomorrow, when she walks in, it's 8 or 6. I did that the whole week. Last year, September. That was a fun week for me. It was a heavy drop. Actually, on the drops on NASDAQ, yeah, I think that's where I make the most money.
Oh, so you perform better in the cells?
In the cells, yeah.
Okay.
Because they go.
And I think a lot of people don't recognize that about the thinking and psychology is that you perform better in a particular direction.
Yeah,
so you know right now, if there's a sudden NASDAQ, we must call you.
So this thing, going back to this thing of doing all pairs, I don't advise that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like having kids. You know, imagine having a kindergarten, you have 11 different kids. They all behave differently. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Take that one kid that you know and stick to that kid.
Yeah. Simple. And that's
because now you'd be busy on NASDAQ, busy on US 30. And then see someone posting Euro USD and be like, hey, let me jump on this. You don't know how that pair behaves.
Yeah, that's true. The grass is greener where you water it.
Yeah. I think the last time I traded currencies was the GO FOREX days. Yeah, I never touched it. NASDAQ, it's that 50-50 mark that I always use. So I told myself I'm not going to do anything else. But lately, US 30 is behaving for me. So I'm starting to like it. Yeah.
You got a nice relationship going there.
Yeah.
They move too fast for
they
me.
Move too fast,
They really move, eh?
Yeah, I know they move. They move. That's why I was like, it's hard. This copy trading thing. If you're doing those pairs, it's really hard. It messes up the relationship with your clients because people want to fund as minimal as possible. They'll come and tell you they want to fund 1.5. Hey, chief, like you're not gonna be like, no, fund 5,000. Who are you to tell someone to fund 5,000? Do you know how hard it is for people to get 5,000 nowadays? So it's hard to be like, yo, hey, 5,000. I mean, like, are you serious? People out here are struggling. So you can't just be out there saying things like, hey, 5,000. It's what they can afford. And unfortunately, I trade industry. So I try and accommodate them, but it gets very difficult, I will lie.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. At some point, I tried opening the currencies to find someone, some currency that I'm going to, have a good relationship with, but it didn't work out. Just to accommodate my clients, it didn't work out. I found myself back on indices. Yeah, so
that's home. Nah, that's beautiful. So what has been the biggest loss you've taken? And it doesn't have to be the biggest loss in terms of the most amount of money you've lost, but just a loss where you felt like, you wanted to kick yourself there. What has been the biggest loss you've taken on the charts?
I've had quite a few of those.
Okay.
I've had quite a few, but I think what happened was, I don't know if any of you guys know that I've got a salary.
Okay.
Yeah, not many people know that.
Oh, yeah?
I've got a salary, yeah.
Mm.
And normally that salary, you know, is supposed to be untouched, supposed to be like for the wife and the kids.
Yeah.
You understand? So this one time, I was a bit low on my side. So that salary came in a bit early.
Mm.
She knows that 27, 28, that's it. But it came in early. So I was like, hey, you know what? Let me do a quick one here. And then, yeah, I'll be sharp. So I funded 5. It went.
Mm.
And then, as I told you, I'm a person who's very eager to go for revenge. I'm a very revengeful trader. So I went in again with another 5. I remember I was with friends that time.
Yeah.
It was a Friday. So I wanted a quick thing. Another 5 went. I know, man. Another 5. It went. And I was like, yo, you know what? This position is it right now. So I put 15. It went. All of this happened in the space of 20 minutes.
Gee.
It was gone. So for me, that was the biggest loss
Yeah.
I've had. Not the biggest amount,
Yes, yeah, I get you.
but this thing of, I funded 4 times in 20 minutes. And I told myself, never again. Never again. So for me, that was the biggest loss. That was 2021.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, that was my biggest loss.
The lesson you took from that?
Sorry.
The lesson you took from that? What did you learn from that?
Don't use funds that you're not willing to lose.
Yeah.
Yeah, because now I have to double up on whatever side hustle I have to do to recover that.
Yeah. Yeah. So currently, you're saying you do have a salary that comes in.
Yeah.
Because of other ventures. Does that relieve you of pressure from trading?
A lot.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, my brother. If that salary wasn't there, I don't know where I'd be. Because, like I said, capital is very important. You have to fund. You have to fund. Now, where you gonna get funds to fund if you don't have other sources of income? So I think that's what hits a lot of traders, because everyone wants to trade because there's no jobs. So everyone is here because of that. So now they'll put their 3K, trade it, and then if it goes, what do they do then? Just to find out if they fund it again, it was gonna come right. You understand? So it's without having another source of income, it's only a few can do that. Yeah, and it takes discipline. Yeah. It takes a lot of discipline. So if you're gonna fund 3K and grow it to 50K, that means you'll take 2 entries. That is discipline. That's what we all need. Unfortunately, it's the hardest thing ever because we are all hungry.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we want to see more. So I think that's the challenge that we have.
Yeah. Long term, would you say you're a profitable trader? Would you consider yourself a profitable trader?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I would have stopped Forex a long time ago if I wasn't a profitable trader.
Okay.
Yeah, and every time I'd get profits elsewhere in my other ventures. But if you had to ask me, would you leave Forex? I'll tell you never. Yeah.
Why? What's the why behind that?
Because Forex money, you don't have to, when it's in your account, you don't have to like talk to people like, hey, when is the invoice coming in? You have to chase people, this, you know. You don't have mail. It's just you and your Wi-Fi. Yeah, no questions asked. When you need your money, you withdraw it. You're not chasing anyone. 2 weeks ago, I had a problem with this other person. It was the worst 2 weeks of my life. So I believe Forex is just, it's the best ways of being financially free without stress. My dad also had a construction company back in 2011. Yeah, I was working for him as a site foreman. You know, filling out documents for construction, it's a headache. Yeah, we did what we did there. I worked for him. It was a few months that December, or when my deal was him. I was just out of high school. Told him, hey, I don't want salary. Just make sure when I'm done with this project, you buy me a car. Yeah, and when that happened, he got me the car, and I told him, listen, thank you, but thanks. I'm never going back to construction.
Yeah.
It's a headache, and I don't like headaches. Going back to me not teaching beginner classes, because like I don't have patience. Yeah, it's just not in me. So like I'd be teaching someone something, and then a random question will pop up, and be like, what is a pip? So now your mindset is already into the strategy. Now you have to go back and explain what's a pip.
Yeah.
So I'm that person. I just don't like stress. I don't like stress. I like something that will come easy, like Forex.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm happier.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no better market than what we're doing right now.
No, that is correct.
Yeah.
That is correct.
Yeah.
No, bro. Thank you so much for just coming here and just sharing your story as well. Really do appreciate it so much.
No stress.
No,
It's a pleasure to be here. It's nice to be here, Chance.
Yeah.
The whole setup.
Thank you very much. We try. Yeah, all right then. All the best moving forward with all your ventures, with the trading as well. Hope to see what happens in the next 5-10 years.
Yeah, no, for sure, my guy.
No, appreciate it.
For sure.
All right, guys, if you guys want Andile's contact details down below in the description, if you guys want to reach out to him for whatever they want to reach out to you for, maybe they resonate, but the way you trade, they're like, no, I want to find myself next to him.
Yeah, no stress.
No, perfect. All right, guys. Sorry, it's myself, Nqobile Tembane. I'll see you guys same time, same place next week, and we're out.